Hello everyone and good day. Thank you for joining me here today. And even if I am a little bit late, had some problems sleeping, so better take that extra sleep and get all well and dandy so everything works out just fine, so I don't have to sit there and almost fall asleep at my keys, because that would be most unfortunate. I'm thinking of just going straight into the game. Despite starting a bit later, I don't think we'll have too much more time than usual. So yes, I do believe that it's just like might as well go straight into it and not spend too much time with the preamble, if you will. Because I have no idea how long we will be going for. At least I know that. Well, I think we can go as far as 16:30, because then I have some things I have to do and prepare for when Tenho comes home. Need to start to take walks so I can start recovering. So excellent. Maybe a little bit high. Let's just a little bit down again. Actually, let's do it like this. I'm gonna just adjust down the volume on the output volume instead. Cut it in half, I believe, just to see if the monitor is good. Turn up the microphone a little bit, and that should be good, I hope. Excellent. So, we are outside the south gate and we are not going to be going into that, so I believe we're just going to go for at the same time. I mean, I still have some things I want to do from the Chocobo Forest, because there's still a lot of things to catch from it. And I didn't really get to... Waiting screen? It is? What? Give me a moment. Let's transition again and transition back. Because there could be a bug on your side, because my output is saying correctly. Give me just a moment to check what it says on Twitch. Yeah, it's correct on my Twitch. So if you have any weird things, you might have to reload the stream, because you can see the correct output. But I think we're gonna do some more of this, because there's still many items to get in this place before I really move on, because there's gonna be quite a lot of time until we can get back here. And we do want to have access to the Chocobo things when we get to the new areas. So it's a little bit unfortunate I didn't get to do any of this yesterday after stream, so I had to just lay down and rest for the most of the day, so there's that. I didn't try it. I didn't get around to it. Because, well, I was pretty much like confined to the sofa after the stream yesterday and just relaxing. What should we hear then? But I think there are, I have a, actually, let's check, no, not the points, but let's look at the graphs. We have 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 19, 20. Okay, so there's a bunch more. I can't remember how many there are, but there is a certain amount of them per place. And some of them we have access to while we are We only have access to a certain amount while we're a yellow chocobo. We will get access to more charts here once we upgrade to the 3rd level, I believe. So then we can climb these cliffs that you can see on the sides here, on the left and the right. Which actually makes this whole process extremely annoying, because climbing up those cliffs takes a lot of time. Come on, should be here somewhere. There it is. Should be in this place here. Come on. Ah, that sucks. I should also check on another thing, because I think there is some desyncing of the audio. I will look into that after stream. If there is, I know why it is a desync, sort of. Yes, this is the hot and cold. It's supposed to be here somewhere. There it is. And it's a pretty lengthy story quest, well, a side quest, because you have to do so much for it. But the rewards are well worth it, because you get the best eidolon in the game from it. More on that later though, because we don't know what an eidolon is quite yet in terms of the story, which becomes relevant in, well, it won't be relevant today, but we will get some insight into what happens this today, probably. Oh, I want this one, definitely. This is the Chocobo. And but the short of it, eidolons are just the summons, if you will. I'm just going to say it straight out, but like the characters in the game don't know anything about it quite yet. And it gives us Bahamut, I believe, at the end. Unless I'm mistaken, and no, it's not Bahamut. It's some sort of super powerful god, at least, that we get from finishing this. We also get access to, as I mentioned yesterday, I believe, to the hardest boss in the game, and one of the hardest bosses in the Final Fantasy series in general. Which has a lot of just bad RNG, where you can just wipe out the party in one attack, but you can't really do anything to stop it. Oh, come on, I already know this. Chocobo piece, excellent. So you can also get these pieces that you need to assemble into one. I think Chocobo piece is well, I think you need 2. Let's see. Yeah, so nothing else in that. And you collect them in order. A little bit tempted to play Warcraft on stream, but I'll do Warcraft on stream because I'm not really playing it all that much. Let's see. More for the gold making. I haven't played. On all the other shenanigans I'm doing, because currently I'm doing a little bit of Warcraft, but I'm more like doing like administrative stuff. Playing like configuring my add-ons because it's been so long since I played it, and all my old things doesn't work anymore. So I have to reconfigure some of my configurations because the way it was before is deprecated, which is pretty. Come on, give it to me. There. Oh no, I can't get it. Come on, come on, come on. Oh well. It's not what I want. I thought it would be a Chocobo piece, but I guess not. It takes forever to configure things in Warcraft though, and I want it. Not that too much of a delay, at least on the stream, which is good. Like a couple of, like, 3-4 seconds. So what are your plans otherwise for summer, Alex? Just relaxation? We're going to be working some part-time or... Come on, like... There it is. Nice. No wait, she's doing some other thing. She's typically around, awake at this time. But when I think about it, she has an event she's attending right now. There we go. Oh, hello there. That's quick. I should also like. I just hope that this goes the way I want it to. Getting the last Chocobo chart piece in this place, but. Yeah. Yeah, 9th of August sounds about right for that. Paperwork. the necessary evil of society. I abhor paperwork and I loathe when it's not in order. It is like this just necessary evil we all have to accept exists. I wonder what the threshold is for actually finding these. Oh, come on. There it is. Aha! was quick. I'm feeling this one. Maybe. Oh, another one. 10 seconds, we've already got 2 things. If only we can keep this up. Should be around here somewhere. Come on. Come on. Where is it? We started out so well too, and now it's like, nope, not getting anything. Should be in this area here. Come on. Well, we started so well and got nothing. At least we're getting items that are pretty useful. Those consumable items are not something we can find too early to buy, but they are immensely useful, and because they cure a very annoying status effect, particularly the anointment one. Ah, Chocobo, straight away. The anointment cures a status effect called trouble, and trouble is probably one of the nastier status effects in the game. It basically makes it such that when this party member becomes hit, the entire party takes half of that damage. Very, very annoying. And also when the damage that splashes over does not build the transmitter, so you can't even use it for that. So not a very nice status effect. Luckily there's not a lot of enemies that actually put that on you, but still it's a big pain. So that's the second photo chocograph we gotten today. Oh, come on. And there's also this whole I have no idea if the items are random and that if the chocographs are sequenced. So like after X times you will always get a chocograph as your next item. Or if it's like weighted in some way that you will get a certain percentage and it will like increase steadily. That actually be quite interesting to check out. At least we're getting a lot of Gishu grains, which we will need. We only have 200 points and we need like 10,000 of them to get the Robot Lords. However, that said, we don't really need to get the Robot Lords here. We can get it elsewhere, it's just... it is available here. I think you can synthesize it later. I also believe that you can... the Robot Lords is like gives Vivi like one of the most powerful spells he has. So if you can get it here, you can learn, I think it's Meteor you actually learn from it, one of them. Actually, I don't remember. Oh dear, I've been at it or something. Let's see what that is. If it's it's mine now. Oh, this should be a graph or a piece of Chocobo chart. Oh, it was not. actually think that the shattered one is the one I need for the upgrade. I might be mistaken, of course, but I believe that is it. I'm gonna check on the control graphs because I think I can recognize which one it is if I can see it. I believe actually this is the one where we get the next like upgrade. I think about it. But there's still that one there we need to get. No, we do this with the same Chocobo. We're just basically evolving Choco here to the next, like if you will, we can call it evolutionary stage. And we get to keep Choco's dig strength. The problem is that when we get to the new Chocobo places, they are harder to dig in. So that once we get to the next one, which is the Chocobo Lagoon, digging around there is going to be at a drastically reduced strength. However, of course, the more levels we gain in this place, the faster we go there. So it's not all lost in terms of time and stuff like that. Oh, that's a pretty close one. There we go. So we're digging for 16 now. I believe that we will, if we go to the lagoon at this level, we will dig for maybe 5? Can't remember, but yes, that's how it works. Also, the same way, if we were to go on the cliffs here and dig there, that will be more like resilient. Well, dig for shorter. So we do want to have Chocobo at as high level as possible in terms of the beak. But there are multiple places we have to do this, yes, in order to progress that quest. And yeah, the reward, it may seem a little bit like tedious and pointless right now, but we needed to actually get the best weapons for every character. Well, some of the best weapons, and we can access those things really early if we do this quest line. Come on, give me that. Nope. So like just a little bit over halfway into the game, we can actually begin to find the strongest weapons in the game, even if we won't necessarily be using them, because we still need to learn these skills that are below them. But like just having access to them is immensely useful. I mean, one of them is a attack power, I think it's 72 spear, which is Freya's strongest weapon. And the strongest thing you have access to at that point with her is around 30, which makes her a just ridiculous monster when it comes to dealing with anything for the rest of the game. So it is pretty powerful, and you get a lot of those. There are no like negatives over leveling, except for the fact that the bosses will be harder, because bosses to a certain extent, outside of many bosses actually scale their damage to your party outside of certain spells. So for instance, it is possible to play this game with a level 1 party. It is one of the challenges that people have put forth, and it is possible. It is one of the hardest things you can do though. It is, because it has a lot of setup, and Final Fantasy IX has the arguably hardest quest in the entire franchise. And we will not be doing that quest because that is the getting Excalibur 2. And that is the speedrunning. And I read a little bit up on it and I was mistaken. It is not 20 hours to get to Memoria, it is 12 hours. So you have to get to the last part of the game in 12 hours. And that is 12 hours of game time, counting load times. Actually, not sure if it counts load times, but it does count like cinematics. So you have to do, and like other like unskippable things. So you want to try to make your best out of that. Don't make a sound. Well, there is another downside to overleveling. At least in terms of your main character, because the higher level your characters are, if I recall correctly, the less experience your party gains when you kill something. Which of course means that if your main character, Zidane, is at a very high level, he will in a way hamper like experience growth for every other character in the party. On the other hand though, there are ways to double your experience in this game. So this mitigates that fact, and we haven't gotten that part yet. It's an ability, just like every other like thing we can get from like equipment. Here it is. On the other hand, like when it comes to Choco, there is no downsides to overleveling. So not really any downsides. This one. Oh, come on! That is annoying. Yep, okay, that's all of them. Then we can just leave this place. Okay, so which ones do we have? Southwest side of the Mist Continent. Okay, this one we can pick up. I think I have 4. Should be over... no, not here. Southwest. I can check once I'm done. Okay. Potions, tents, cotton robes. Ah, wonderful. So let's see. We have phoenix pinions. I can't see. There it is. 4. Yeah, we have 4. This one, that's on the other side, I believe. This is also on the other side. Yep, so I think we got all we need from this side of the mountain. So now we can go to the next part, as promised by the title of the stream. While we're writing, I'm gonna check what's up in my channels. Poor devil. Hello there, Mina. Welcome. Okay, so welcome to Gizmaluk's Gorto. And one of the better character themes. This is Freya's character theme. And the song is just perfect. It's like melancholical and just fits her. Come on, get up. damn it, say something. So these two, at least one of them there is alive. You can see him blinking there. Oh man.